And one of my topics live is how do y'all feel about the so-called rap, hip hop, R&B music of today? If you really ask me, ain't no more R&B, especially because the type of R&B I grew up on was, Total Escape. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Mary J. I guess you would kind of call her, R&B. Faith Evans, Donnell Jones. That Tell Me What's Up. Um, yeah, the era of hip hop music I grew up on, man, is just ain't it ain't kicking in today's hip hop. If you ask me, today's rap, then especially the gangster rap then turned to drill. The drill rap turned into and the drill rap turned into like real demonic. Just to me, this real demonic music though. You know what I mean? Just talks about just killing your ops. And I think as a whole, as far as our culture and our community, we can't even get past we really not getting past the killing of the ops and etc. You know what I mean? We haven't. I remember there was a lot of music we used to want to get out here and go find us the baddest lady out here. You know what I mean, etc. You know what I mean? But now it's just all about going to go get a switch. How many bodies have you caught? You know what I mean? You know, F the dead ops. You know what I mean? And it's just, man, we can't even get past that type. You know what I mean? It seems like we ain't even talking about the women no more. It's all about you loading up with your group of homies and go find a switch. You know what I'm saying? And get on a ditch with one of your and put a ditch on one of your ops. You know what I mean? Uh, that's just one of my topics. You know what I'm saying? Got one person in the building. Got one person in the building. Yeah, yeah, you're right, man. Rich homie Quan. Yeah, if you ask me, yeah, he was poisoned too, though. Because that story didn't set right with me from that 911 call that he got from his girlfriend. I'm gonna get back to that one in a minute. Jason, yeah, dead ops all on my bodies be headshots. Yeah, yeah, that's just what it's come to, man. It's just, but then they wondering why, with so many of us and passed away. You know what I mean? In this game, you know what I mean? Within the last, at least since 2020, man, I know a lot of people that had talent that just wasted it by this drill music, you know what I mean? And just coming out here talking about how many bodies you got, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And then people getting picked up, you know what I'm saying, on charges, all just to try to sell some music and get some, some fame. But yeah, back to the whole rich homie Quan. What I didn't get about the 9/11 call was that his girlfriend was said that he didn't come to bed. He was on the couch the night before. And you know what? I am though, man. What's that? Octagram? You right in a way. It's just the way I got it though. You know what I'm saying? It'd be up there loose and stuff. I don't always have it all stiff, but you kind of right though, because and in fact I was kind of getting them done too. I was getting them done too much, man, and some of them started kind of getting thin and coming out. So I just like, because it's actually long. I'll take it down. It's really long though, but uh, until I get them retached, some of the ones I feel like I need to get retached up there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you kind of is right on that one. But back to what I was saying, man. It's just like you said, Rich homie was poisoned because his girlfriend has left him on the couch the night before. Then the next day, she said that he was still on the couch sleep. So my thing was the night before, you didn't say, "Hey, baby, come to bed." You know what I mean? Nothing like that. You know what I mean? You just left him there. You know what I mean? So then it wasn't until you got back from taking your kids to school, you noticed he was dead. So yeah, something just wasn't right about that. You know what I'm saying? So they say if Young Thug get out, you know what I mean, you already know what happened though, pretty much though, man. It seems like that's how the industry is going. You know what I mean? For real. That's just how it is though. Uh you've seen so many of it going on. 'Cause like I said, with at least since 2020, bro, I didn't seen a lot of people, you know what I mean, just go, you know what I mean, and a lot of them was really, especially there was good talent. And see, Rich Homie, man, you hadn't had uh, a band from all platforms. You came in on a crazy note. Yeah, you know that's what it's. Hey, it be like that sometimes, man. It be like that. Who King Von hated? Who King Von hated? Rich Homie Quan. King Von, your cousin. You know what? And I liked King Von, man. I actually like King Von though. What's going on, band from all platforms? How you doing out there, man? But yeah, King Von, I like the King Von though. You know what I mean? I think King Von, he told great stories though. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Uh, he was definitely different. You know what I mean? If you could have asked me, Von, I'm not gonna really run with the serial killer part. I think he mainly rode the wave of a lot of those bodies they said he had. Yeah, Jason, for me, I just think he rode the wave, man. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I think he rode the wave of those bodies, man. But, you know, that's just too many bodies. And, you know, Von was out here free, though. You know what I mean? Uh, it's just kind of far-fetched, though. You know what I mean? I just think, me personally, I just think he, you know what I mean? If you was people's, though, you know, I just think he rode the wave. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, all of them was just he rode the wave. I think he might have had he might have had a body or two. I don't know, you know what I mean? But I know he was one of the ones that everybody respected though. But if from all platforms you don't know who Von is, yeah, just go back and look up some of your Chirac drill music. You'll definitely know who Von is, because Von is one of them ones in the forefront out there. Me personally, I was a big fan of I'm not even gonna say a fan though. You know what I mean? I took a big liking to FB Duck. Um, Duck was the truth to me, man. Duck wasn't just Duck could actually rap. You know, he wasn't just all drill. You know what I mean? He was definitely about, you know, because you know you had the Chirac Legends. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of FBG music. Juice. And a lot of the ones I like, it ain't really necessarily him drilling on the songs. You know, he really talking about some good. He just rapping some good music. You said, and the camera rack. Yeah, you know, Jason Vaughn gifted you 2 meals. Oh man, well you know he did. You know he did bless Hobach with that. What was that? That 100,000 that he passed out. You know what I mean? And gave to his boys. You know what I mean? So they did say Vaughn was like that, man. So if he blessed you with 2 meals, man, hey, man, that's love, because ain't too many people doing that these days. You know what I'm saying? For real. But yeah, I liked it a lot of, you know, to me, Chirac was where it was at though. Hassan, man, what's up with you? What's up with you, man? How you doing? How you living out there? Islam, Mr. Bombastic Rings, yeah. Yeah, I can feel it, man. I can feel it, man. It's just, I think this, you know, Chicago really was where it was at, though. You know what I mean? Because you really had, you know what I mean? I guess, you know, you really had a lot of them rappers that was really about what they was rapping about. It's just, I didn't understand. It was kind of new just putting it out there on the internet, who you done killed and how many bodies you put out there, man. But you know, they was getting more views than the celebrities and shit by doing that, though. You know what I mean? They definitely was, though. Lil Durk is a Muslim, most definitely. They said he not BD no more though. They said he ain't really doing the BD thing no more. Hassan Lil Durk a fake Muslim. I mean, you know, everybody got their opinion, you know what I mean? The thing about it is, because, Dirk did say he not really, is he pushing peace or is he not really pushing peace? But, you know what I mean? He just, from what I understand, just there's certain things coming up and they just want certain things to look good, from my understanding, though. I ain't gonna say rap is a sin, but I think what everybody rapping about is a sin, definitely though. You know what I mean? I think you can come out with positive rap though. Everything ain't gotta be just killing your ops and everything though. Dirk still shoots people. I don't know when the last time we heard of Dirk shooting somebody though. I think it'd be people around him, but I don't think it's them actually doing it. Yeah, I second that one too though. Yeah, once he stopped pushing peace, yeah, because a lot of them that saying they pushing peace, man, they kind of contradicting themselves a little bit. If you ask me, though, it's like, is you pushing peace or what you doing? Yeah, P Diddy still wilding, man. Uh, we all, I mean, for us that know, we all kind of knew how Diddy was even from back then, man. We just, like I said, we just don't know why it took so long. No, I'm not actually Muslim, no, Hassan. I'm not actually Muslim. I'm not. Fred Flintstone, what gay Alex? What gay Alex? You know what I'm saying? Allegations though. Yeah, I want to know. I didn't know I was addressing any gay, allegations of allegations. Though, let me say that right. Yeah, fill me in on that one though. Yeah, the allegations I was putting out there was just, some of the bodies that Vaughn was supposedly had though. You know what I mean? And 'cause they say now if he was alive, he'd have been in jail. But I mean, come on now. I mean, how many? To me, he would have been in jail before he even got bigger if they really knew that he was had all these bodies like that. Dubai. Anybody on there ever been to Dubai? I hear a lot about Dubai. It seems like only the higher ups and stuff go to Dubai. A lot of the celebrities and everything. It seems like they get a chance to go out to Dubai though. You know what I mean? But I hear that's where the Holy Grail is hidden at in Dubai. But yeah, I like the young Pappy. You know what I'm saying? I think Pappy was one of the most savagest ones out of the Chirac drill though. Pappy was definitely one of them, man. It's just if you look at all the talent though, because Chicago had a lot of superstars though, you know what I mean? And it's just I mean, they use so much of it to kill, you know what I mean, and to kill each other, you know what I'm saying? It's just it got crazy. And I think they've lost the best of them, especially like with Doug Vaughn, Pappy, it's so many of them, man, that L.A. Capone, I didn't know too much about JoJo, but JoJo was up there with the rest of them. I like the L.A. Capone. You know what I'm saying? They said I was what? Oh, okay. You said someone on another platform said I was. Oh well, hey, let them say it then. Hey, somebody gonna be something to some, some of everybody though. You know what I mean? For real. You know what I mean? But hey, that just shows them other platforms watching though. For number one, though. See, in these days and times, man, if I was, I would definitely come out and admit that though, because ain't no point of hiding it. Especially, I wouldn't be ashamed if I was doing it. But hey, people entitled to what they want to say and how they feel, and I'm cool with that, bro. Just only you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're right. Chicago rap was too aggressive, but you know what I mean? It's just I think Duck could have went mainstream though. I think Vaughn could have went mainstream had it not been for all the the talking, the killing, and etc. stuff like that. Chief Keef was the last big one from Chirac. You're right though. He was the last big one. I don't see anybody uh I don't see nobody else really coming out there, you know what I mean, and coming out of the wreck right now at this point. Yeah, Fred Flintstone, that is real, bro. You know what I mean? It's just you got to be built tough for this, because you know what I'm saying. Somebody, because see, the thing I like about this whole thing is that everybody entitled to their own opinion. Everybody gonna say what they feel about the next person. That's just human nature. Now I've just learned that people gonna talk whether you're doing good, bad, you know. However, they just gonna talk. Period. You know what I mean? You just have to get used to that. Some might be good, some might be bad, but you can't let it dwell you under, bro. Because you know what I'm saying. Only you know what you're doing. And like I said, if I was most definitely with the way stuff is and the way the world is too, man, I wouldn't be ashamed to come out and say, yeah, I'm like that, but. You know, I don't have nothing to prove to nobody because that's just somebody's opinion. You know what I mean? So, you know, my thing, I just stay 10 toes down. You know what I mean? Because you know, me personally, I just don't got time to speak negative into the world, though. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to shed light, though. You know what I mean? A lot of people just want to speak negative, and it's just like, yeah, blah blah blah. You know. Tom 95, you said meet at 7. Oh, come on now. You know Kamala lied, though. Come on now. Come on now. I can't believe. I mean, people was ready for this debate, though. You know what I mean? Simone, what is it? Some more. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Thank you. I think it's a cool one too, though. You know what I mean? For the most part, it is a cool one, though. It fits me. It fits me. I love it. I love it, though. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Jax, what's going on, brother? How you doing out there? How you living out there? We're just talking about some of the music out here, you know what I'm saying, and how things was, and you know, and rap, hip hop, R&B, because you know what I'm saying, at this point, to me, it ain't no more hip hop, because everybody's just talking about killing, and it's like, you know, the hip hop I grew up on, it taught you something, you know, you learn something from it, though, you know. Well, of course, you know what I mean. Of course, Kamala did. You know what I mean? Is this? You know, I just think people want to vote for her just to say they got a first woman in the office, but you know what I mean. We got to understand these people is not for us. Kamala has a what? She doesn't. She can't. To me, she don't relate to the black race at all. Um, her mother's not really black. You know what I mean? So she definitely didn't understand. It's like to me, Barack Obama didn't understand the black, you know, community neither. You know what I mean? These are people that got to do as they told. You know, they just the face of the real people that's running the show behind the scenes, though. They just, you know, presidents ain't nothing but puppets. I still firmly believe the last president we had that was real one was JFK. Paul, you definitely right. Either sides do. It's just like WWE wrestling. You know what I mean? You got the good guys, you got the bad guys, and you know they go behind the scenes, and then they cool behind the scenes, but they beefing on TV. I appreciate that. What's that? OIO too? We appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, JFK, man, because you know JFK was against secret societies of America. You know what I mean? Especially about imprisoning their own Americans. You know what I mean? For their own free will and gain, you know, to the people. Yeah, they definitely are. Divide and conquer was what they always understood. And we the people, because it's more of us than it is them. And when we realize it's more of us than it is them, we'll finally be able to turn this world around. Because if y'all don't see what's going on in the world, man, the world is really messed up out here, man. And it's getting crazier and crazier and demonic by the minute. You know what I mean? And we have to learn we gonna have to learn that it's more of us than it is them to turn this thing around. You know what I mean? We have to keep the money afloat because they want to put the chips in your hand and they want to do everything to control you. And we was not made to be controlled like that, just to be their puppets. No, we was made to do come up with our own ways. You know what I mean? Yes, most definitely. What did Pac say? Illuminati. You know what I mean? Pac, that's what Pac was talking about. Illuminati, man, because and all they did was they started all the thin air. They just came up with the whole thing. I believe it started in like the 1700s, somewhere around there. It started, and they started controlling the banking systems. And listen, because it's less than 100 families, so I'm more familiar with the 13 families, which is the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers that are running the banking, the banking systems and stuff. So they controlling everything. Uh, Evelyn Rothschild was one of they biggest, richest ones from there. You know what I mean? Uh, so yeah, man, it's just all about control. Like I said, 8 billion people, and it's like what 13 families, and you mean to tell me we can't turn it around? Yeah, it is. Everything it's like what's been taught to us, Paul, has been really is it's really reversed backwards, man. We've been taught that of course, Christopher Columbus, they still teaching that, and we didn't known for decades now that was not the truth. Because we've been, as a whole, we have been stripped of who we are, our names. Cause you think we wasn't speaking English? You know, every other race around us has their own language, but we don't even want to speak English like them. You know what I mean? We speak English. You know what I'm saying? So, and I still like, black, white, that's not a race. I don't know who came up with those terms. Black, white, that's not a race. You got Japanese, you got Chinese, you got Mexican. If that's the case, why ain't Mexican people called orange people? Why, um, African Americans, African Sunnis, they're darker than us. You know what I mean? Those are would be the definition of black people, but they're Africans. You know what I mean? So you can't call black white. That's why you might as well say orange is a race, pink is a race. You know what I mean? You might as well say all that then if that's the case. Nickel D, what's happening is it's just explaining different things, different topics about, hip hop and R&B and stuff like that, where it's gone to, the presidency, all that, the debate of the presidency, all that, etc. Man, thank you, man. I really appreciate that, OIOI too. I definitely appreciate that. Because that's what I try to do is just be very intelligent out here and give intelligence out here just to the world. Because we have too much ignorance, especially within our community. I don't see. They want to say all people came from Africa, Paul, but you know we was already here. We was already over here. To me, the before all this happened, I don't know if y'all know about Atlantis. Atlantis, America, and Africa was all one big continent before they had that great big flood, and it separated the continent. So we was already over here. There was no slave ships that brought us over here. The Atlantic slave trade was the biggest lie they ever told us. It's Jill Dell is I call it my halo, so it's just my halo, man. You know what I'm saying? My halo of intelligence. That's what's up there. That's OI too. Yeah, I definitely agree. If we do stick together, we can win. But man, the world has been taught to hate so much uh, that it seems like it's damn near impossible, man. It's just I just don't know. I just don't know. Mr. Xeno, you said nope. Paul, you said Atlanteans was before humanity. You're right, but that's really what we come from. We come from Atlanteans, uh, because basically back then, the Garden of Eden was inside of Atlantis. It was inside of a city called Dayu, in which is they got the city of Eden, that humanity was first born, what I mean, and created, what I mean. So I still believe it lies over there in that part of Atlantis, because Atlantis is still around. It's just been submerged, what I mean. So it's basically coming back though. Yeah, come from people with they call it the Anunnakis, the star guys. That's what they call it. That's what some of our DNA comes from. Because if you notice, when you a baby, have you ever noticed when you a baby inside your mama's womb, and when you in that package of water, when you're being developed, you start to kind of develop and you look like an alien. If you don't, if you really look at the picture, your head kind of shaped like a little alien. When you being when you growing up in your mom's womb in that package of water, what I mean. It's like you looking at an alien being born though. You know what I mean? Yeah, you definitely OI. You were definitely right, man. It seemed like, yeah, it was like that until he got in, and it's just the money was slow when he was in. It's just none of these people relate to us at all. They don't relate because they're all family. They all come from a bloodline. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, our votes don't matter. They just want us to get out there and think our votes matter. That's another thing that's just I don't know how long it's gonna take before we realize that too, though, that our votes never really mattered. Yep, the universe has had a lot of resets, six of them. Yes. Yep, they did. They did this deliberately. It's just to manipulate, just to hold us down, man. Just hold us down and just keep us at bay. They want us to be, working slaves. You know what I mean? And then if you ain't noticing the jobs is just really an automatic downfall, because you're not making nothing working these jobs. They want you here 9 to 5 and overnights, but they're not paying you nothing work to even. They don't pay you enough for cost of living. A lot of people cost of living is way more uh than what they even getting paid. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, it's definitely what people don't realize. There's definitely a war coming, because we gonna have the war to change this system of things, though, because this system of things is just it's crazy out here. It's just really crazy. And if you see what's going on in the world, what they taught you to believe is not real is actually real. You know what I mean? They just wound us over our eyes. So Legendary Raw TV 2.0 is live, y'all. Is live. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell somebody, like, share, and subscribe. If it's not too hard for y'all, you know what I'm saying, to do. Support your boy as much as y'all can, because I'm only trying to shed the light out here. Uh, because you seen, like, for example, you see what happened out in Hawaii, Maui. You know what I mean? Only the elite, like Rock and Oprah people, their properties didn't get touched. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really pay attention to what's going on out here. And I'm a big music fan, for number one. I love music, and I love all different types of music, though. You know what I mean? Because music helps with a lot of situations that you're going through. And I like gangster music too, though. Don't get me wrong. I like gangster music, but don't mean because I listen to gangster music, I want to go out here and shoot somebody up. I want to go out and do some harm. It's just I realize where I come from. You know what I'm saying? So Mama Luigi, how you doing out there? Much love, Mama Luigi. Yeah, any music that's good, I do like. Because I grew up on gangster rap. I grew up on a real R&B, where it used to really be about the man and the woman. You know what I'm saying? Coming together, and the man treating the woman right. Now it's all about, what I'm saying. I ain't really trying to cuss too much on this YouTube, but y'all know where I'm going with this, though. Uh, It just everything. It's all about what you got. How you're basically told who to date and what type of person to be with. If they got this size car, rims, money, go for it. Everything is just about if you got this, you got that. And that's like, man, I didn't think it was so hard to be with a humankind just to, be with them. You know what I mean? I just thought it should have came naturally, but you got to have so many gadgets and gadgets just to even be with somebody these days, and it's sad. Paul, you definitely right though. Paul, you definitely right. I feel like they forget that men need to be happy too, because it seems like you're not labeled a man unless you're providing, unless you're bringing home the bacon. That's when you consider a man. But anything other than that, they tell you to be a man, get out there, be a man, and stuff like that. But a lot of us never really had that guidance. You know what I mean? I didn't, like I said, me growing up, I didn't have a mama, I didn't have a daddy, I didn't have no family. You know what I'm saying? Barely had any friends. You know what I'm saying? But when I had to learn, when you were chosen one like that, that's what happens. You get separated from all the rest. And in a way, I'm kind of glad I did get separated, because the worst thing for me is to end up being like everybody else. And see, my heart is so big to where, what I mean, it'll take like 1,000 mountains to try to crush it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Paul, no doubt, Paul. It definitely made us stronger, though. It definitely made us stronger. And I'm just getting back to because I want to be able to find my queen one day, my strong queen that stands behind me, that I know, because and I can admit this, I've never had unconditional love from a woman. I've never had that though, because and that's supposed to start with your mom. But even that, with that case, I never got it from my mom, because like I said, they was never there. You know what I mean? I had to teach myself how to grow up and be the man, because if you got a son, I say strongly, in order for him to grow up and be a man, he has to see one. And I think that's the biggest thing, is being in your kids' life, seeing what they want to do in their lifetime and help them, support them in those times. You know what I mean? Because if we don't give our kids direction, they'll end up falling in these pits of doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. And see, that's the thing about me. I'm not on here to fit in. I'm here to stand out. Legendary Raw TV 2.0. Live, y'all, live. You know what I mean? Where my people's at out there, man. Let's get it going. But what was some of y'all favorite R&Bs back then? I used to like Maya. It's all about me, 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 me. Forget about you, 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 you. So what you gonna do? I used to like Maya. You know what I'm saying? Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? My boy Michael Jackson. Just beat it. Beat it. No one wants to be defeated. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it. Beat it. No one wants to be defeated. You know what I'm saying? Prince, Purple Rain. You know what I mean? I used to love the Prince back in the day. Purple Rain back in the day. You even had that song Diamonds and Pearls from Prince. Diamonds and Pearls. And but y'all remember when Michael came out with that song, It Don't Matter If You Black or White? I think that was we never really experienced the real Michael Jackson. I think that was a clone one, man, because ain't no way his skin got bleached like that, then all of a sudden he's just this weird looking Michael. You know what I mean? It was definitely something of that one too. I just think that's why they came with that song, It Don't Matter If You Black or White. I remember, SWV, the song Downtown. Downtown, that's the way we go round. Make me round and round. You know what I'm saying? SWV, what's that song? You're My Little Secret. That's how we should keep it, I grew up on that real music that actually supposed to taught you something, man. But, it definitely, like, cause see, where I'm from, we didn't really play that all that playing with the dead and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Cause y'all gotta think, y'all dissing the dead and stuff like that, man. What if the dead was able to come back like the Night of the Living Dead and eat y'all brains? They run at y'all brains, ready to just eat y'all. just say, Trey, explain, man. Explain what you mean the cap is ridiculous. Explain, you know what I'm saying? I'm open to all things, though, brother. You know, I'm just explaining because to me, um, because I mean, as far as I know, ain't nothing. You know, I mean, I don't know if you're referring it to me or just like I said. That's why I say explain, though. But you know, I think everything right here is cap on straight. You know what I mean? So ain't no cap off. You know, it's cap on straight. You know what I mean? So things we on here talking about just the music. Because like I said, we don't really have hip hop no more. Um, Everything is gone demonic though. Everything is just, you know, shoot 'em up, bang bang, kill kill. You know what I mean? It used to be rap used to be for you to get out the hood, but now everybody want to be in the hood, in the trenches, and you know what I mean. It's sad out here, like you know, being a boss. I keep telling people like, you're not a boss if you're not putting your one in position, and not only that, you put them in position to win. That's a boss. You know what I mean? It's too many people talking about their bosses, but yet your team is out here looking ugly, they're struggling. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, no doubt, Trey. No, Trey. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. You know, I'm just different. I'm like 2 Chainz. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. So I'm just different, man. You know what I mean? But appreciate that. Much love, though. Much love to you, though, Trey. Yeah, appreciate that, Trey, man. Much love, though. Like I said, man, I like anybody that hop on here and not so much looking for validation, but just know that they with me on a lot of the things that I'm saying. And it's good to see people out there that actually know what's real out there and they're able to relate to it. And this is what I'm here for, though. Like I said, so much love to you, Trey. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Is that Trey Monton? I just want to better say, you know what I'm saying, say it, Trey, yeah, Tremonton or Tremont, one of the two. But, oh, yeah, no doubt, Tremont, definitely positive energies. That's what I come on here for. I don't never bring no energy. I don't never bring no bad energy because energy is everything. And if you pay attention to energy, man, energy will definitely tell you a lot about people and things because if it don't feel right, you shouldn't mess with it, though. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, though. Yeah, I appreciate you. Much love, though. Legendary Raw TV 2.0. But yeah, just so did y'all pay a lot of attention to that debate today, or did y'all just kind of laugh it off and just know that everybody was just pretty much pump faking though? Y'all let me know. I got 7 in the building, 7 in the building. Daniel Daniel Crane, yeah, yeah. Daniel Crane, where you been? Where you been at, Daniel Crane? Seems like it's been a minute. If it's a Daniel Crane I'm thinking of, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had to go. I've been having to go live on them. You know what I'm saying, for real, and just really uh, uh you know, put the messages out there. You know what I mean, that need to be put out there. But Daniel Crane, much love to you though. I think I know your name though, but yeah, much love. Good seeing you though. Uzi, yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, Uzi. Much love to you though, Uzi, for real. I feel you though. And like I said, it's just the last real president to me was JFK. You know, what I mean, he definitely was against what the morals and motives that they had against their own American people. You know, what I'm saying, it's just you know, we've been through a tough time, and like I said, it's just time for us to stand up and turn the tables, man. Because if not, man, it's just going to continue to get worse and worse if we don't really see what's going on, you know, out here. Um, because they got us distracted with all the nonsense music that we listening to, a lot of the sports, you know what I mean, and they just doing things. Uh, you know, we starting to have school shootings more than normal now. You know what I mean, and it's crazy though. It's just crazy, you know what I mean? It's just um people so quick to take another person's life because they don't see no value in it. You know what I mean? And, or they think that this is what you got to do to be accepted in a certain type of society or something like that, to get known. And then the first thing you want to go do is go hop on the internet and talk about you didn't, showing your blick and everything, talking about you didn't shot somebody up, not knowing that the feds and everything is looking, they watching. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. I always try to at least go a minute on these lives though. You know what I'm saying? And get a good message out there before I, call it night and stuff like that. I need some people in the building because I'm all shook up. Hey, hey, what I love. Hey, hey, I'm all shook up. Hey, hey, what I love. Yeah, in case y'all know, I kind of like the Elvis back in the day. Elvis had some. That was one of my favorite Elvis songs back then. Let me know if y'all think I do a good Elvis impersonation. Y'all let me know. Let me know what y'all think. I'll do it one more time for y'all. I'm on sugar. Hey, hey, what I love. Hey, hey, I'm on sugar. Hey, hey, what I love. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, though. I think I'm a good impersonator on the lot. You know what I mean? So maybe I need to start doing a lot more impersonations out here, too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because uh, I always kind of feel like I had a little gift to gab, though. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, though. So. But where my people's at, man? Where my people's at? Where my people's at in here? Yeah, talking about back when we had real hip hop, real R&B. Oh, it's like I want to cut this ear on, but it's like, because I got I get bad allergies though, so cutting this ear on, I don't want it to I don't want it to let me see. I really don't want it to, what I'm saying, overshadow what I'm saying. Like, you don't just hear noise and, not really hear what I'm saying, though. Oh, where my people's at, though? Where my people's at? Legendary Raw TV 2.0. In the building. In the building. But like I said, I am going live more often though. So y'all be watching out for the lives. I even try to schedule a lot of them too though when I be going live. But a lot of times just like to pop in there though, just talk about random topics though, what's going on out there and stuff like that though, y'all. But y'all tell me how y'all days went out there, what's been going on. If y'all want to know anything about me or anything, ask me some questions. I'm always free to answer questions that you want to know about me personally. Uh, and so on and so forth. Though what I mean. That's what I'm here for. You know what I mean. Just because I think at some point we all got a story to tell. Though we all definitely got a story to tell. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I had to hit that air to cool off somehow. Suddenly starting to sweat here. So. Gotta see that switch started to go away a little bit though. Right there. I'm back. I'm back. Where my people's at? Where my people's at? I'm going live. Legendary Raw TV. I don't usually, like I said, a minute is kind of. I usually try to go at least a minute, but you know, some nights I guess it'll be shorter than other ones. You know, just depending on how many people, you know, how many people, you know, coming on here and popping up on here. But like I said, the main topic tonight I was just talking about is just how hip hop is, and ain't really no more hip hop. To me, it's kind of dead and gone, unless there's some real ones out there that can come out here and revive. I actually do, you know what I mean? I actually rap myself though. I need to start like I'm probably like putting more music out there. A lot of my other pages I got, you know, I'm rapping and stuff on my other pages, but it's definitely different from, you know, what's going on out here in today's, you know, what's being said out here in today's world out here. You know what I mean? We got to do away with all the murdering and stuff like that, especially with our kind. You know what I mean? It's just, it seems like it's just too easy with us, but then, you know, let somebody else do it. You know, we want to march. Enough is enough and protests and all that other stuff, though. I really think you should have the same energy for anybody else. If you're gonna have the same, if you're gonna keep that energy towards your people, at least show that you will crash out on it, or you know what I mean. If you feel wronged in that way, not just against your people, because you know we so quick to want to crash out on each other so quick though. It's just like it just makes us look weak as a whole because they're looking like, man, these cats is really scary. Because you know we used to be, like I said, we done went from the most feared, you know what I mean, race to the most, like I said, laughable now though. It's just people snicker now. You know what I mean? They don't see no, you know, don't see fear no more. You know what I mean? So, you know, we got to get back to showing that we can stand on our own. You know what I mean? And actually stand up for what's right though. You know what I mean? For real. Instead of letting all this BS happen out here though. You know what I mean? Uh, I ain't got nobody in the building right now, you know what I mean? But sometimes even if you ain't got nobody in the building, you still got to come out here and because it's not like they won't see it. Eventually they'll see it, you know what I mean? All they got to do is just click, you know what I mean, and get a whiff of what you're saying, though. But just like me making topics about, you know, the black families, the demise of the black families, how we don't really have no black families anymore. And people just don't care what happened to people anymore, though. You know what I mean? They just feel if it don't happen to them, then it's just, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Neighbors ain't even the same no more because, you know, nobody really talks to nobody. Everybody's just kind of to themselves. You know what I mean? Unless you really know that person, they got to maybe a chance. But a lot of people don't go out of their way for neighbors and stuff like that no more unless they really like know them. But Everybody is pretty much to themselves, you know what I mean, or warring with their neighbors or something like that. How, you know what I mean? But you know, most definitely though, you know what I mean. We need to, uh, we need, like Leah said, we need a revolution. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. Yeah, we need that. Like I said, especially in our community, because our community is just so back right now. You know what I mean? Um, we got so much hate and demonic and just everything in our community right now. Uh, we need to figure out how we can shake things up, though. You know what I mean? For real, because a lot of stuff that used to work for me back then don't work for me now, though. You know what I mean? Um, Even us men, we have to learn as we getting older. We have to refrain from certain thinking because a lot of us still want to be in this hood mentality even when we older. You know what I mean? And we gotta refrain. We gotta learn to grow up, though. You know what I mean? Because you know it was the young want to be old and the old want to be young. You know what I mean? And everything it just seems like it's programmed backwards. You know what I mean? It's like everybody wants to follow. Nobody wants to be a leader, though. You know what I mean? And I really feel like I'm one of the ones, though. You know what I mean? It's just it's just staying focused and determined, though, for me, though, at the most part. Because, like I said, this is one of my passions. You know, getting on this camera is a big deal. You know what I mean? Because to me, it ain't too many people that's really authentic on here. Because people can come on here and say what they want about anything. They don't really know what's really going on because they just want to get out here. Oh, I was the first to do this, or I was the first to do that, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. Ain't nobody talking about this, ain't nobody talking about that. It's like you don't know who's saying what because you're not busy, you're not or if you is, you want to discredit who really put it out there because you might have more subs than them or more views, but don't mean you was the first to do it. It's just that you got a little bit more juice than they do at the point in time, though, until they end up surpassing you. How usually sometimes it goes, you know what I mean? People get jealous because people surpass them, you know what I mean? I just think getting on here being yourself, you know, being authentic, man. I ain't got to get on here and be a clown, you know what I mean, just to get views and recognition and stuff like that, or post up a bunch of guns and, you know, talk about your dead homies or what you gonna do to somebody. And it's just like, yeah, that gangster mentality is dead in our community. And I'm just gonna be the first to say it. It's dead because I can't keep coming around another black person like me, quote unquote black person, should I say, and act like I'm so gangster, I'm so tough. That what is this proving? That ain't it ain't proving nothing. If I can't get tough with the next one who we probably need to be getting tough with, I ain't got no, you know, it don't make me feel good to act like I'm tough to the next person, to the next black man. You know what I mean? I just can't. It's boring, it's overplayed out, you know what I mean? I just feel like I'm not getting nothing from it. And you know, but what I've been through, you know, I got a lot of stuff bottled up in me too, and I wouldn't want to take that type of anger, aggression out on somebody that ain't had nothing to do with nothing I had going on. You know what I mean? The first thing we want to do when something's going on with us, we want to take it out on somebody else. We want to put pain and agony on somebody else. We understand your people's got hurt, your people's died or something like that, but don't mean that you should go out there and hurt somebody because that's happened. See, we got to first refrain from our own mind, the way we think. You know, because the way we think is in the gutter. It's like your mind full of parasites, though. You know what I mean? Is this you can't, you know, the first thing you want to do in the hard times, you want to go rob the next, you know, the next person who done had to probably struggle just as hard as you did to get to where they at. You know what I mean? And that's just me. I never wanted to live a life of crime to where I had to get out here and hurt somebody to make ends meet for myself. Because, like I said, for me, who got a conscience, a person like me that got a conscience, I got to live with that. I got to live with what I did to get to where I at. And that's what a lot of these people don't know. Understand a lot of these big timers that's out here that ain't never did nothing for their communities. Nothing. You know what I mean? They got to be accountable. They're going to be accountable one day for what they did to get to where they is. A lot of them did a lot of strange things for a piece of change to get to where they at. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they gotta account for it though. You know what I mean? It's just I have well, I have the three R's, what they call intensity, integrity, and intelligence. You know what I mean? I'm just, I like to see the good things before I see any bad, though. You know what I mean? Uh, I try to give most the benefit of the doubt until you really give me a reason not to give you the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can tell I like doing it because right at this point I ain't even got nobody in the building no more. You know what I mean? I think the people I had in the building was the ones that already came on here and said what they said and then got off of here. But me, I keep going because, like I said, there's more that, could tune in and click in here and see. But, like I said, for the most part, we're just talking back to the hip hop, R&B. I wish we could, we have more music like that instead of, I didn't took your girl and your girl with me, stop blowing stop blowing her up, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. It's just we always want to take and do something, just corrupt to each other though. You know what I mean? Your girl you go to jail, then one of your homies in her DM or something. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, especially for the ones that call you, homies and all that stuff like that though. Yeah, we definitely just got to refrain from a lot of stuff that we out here, we doing. It's just, I don't know. A lot of us won't get it. A lot of us will get it, though. You know what I mean? I just kind of feel sorry for the ones who don't really see where this is going, though. You know what I mean? Because at some point, I feel a big major breakthrough coming for me at some point. I do see that. Because I definitely do have a voice. I definitely do have a light. You know what I'm saying? My presence is very strong. And I'm just here to share this, share it with the world. You know what I mean? For the most part. I never wanted to be one of the ones that come on here and contradict myself, saying I want to push peace or anything like that. And then next minute I'm cussing somebody else, talking about whooping them, want to kick their butt or something. You know what I mean? It's just, you got to make everything make sense, though. You know what I mean? So, I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me, though, too, for the most part. And then, y'all tell me what y'all think about today's music, though. I've been trying to be going live a lot of times. I know sometimes it goes all over the place, but it still has meaning, though, to what's being said. You know what I mean? And usually when I hop on here, I come up with a topic to talk about, but I'm really open to what anybody wants to talk about, honestly, though. I allow that live platform. When I get on here live, I allow that to let anybody come on here and say what they want to ask me or what they want to talk about. Now, my videos, those really are my main topics that I kind of just, talk about, and I just put that out there. But my lives, I like to leave it open for the people to watch and give me their own opinions, what they think of what I'm talking about or what they want to talk about. See what relates. A lot of us might have the same relations and chemistry with each other and stuff like that, though. So I'm definitely here for it, though. You know what I mean? I might stop here 60 minutes, though. You know what I'm saying? But, y'all let me know. Like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about some of the subjects we talked about on here. Anything, because, like I said, I can turn one topic into another, and we could talk about it and then come back to what we was talking about. So it's all the same thing, though. I just like to kind of keep my live open for the people that's out there that's watching, that's rocking with me, though. And we just talk about anything that wants to be talked about. Like I said, I'm open-minded, definitely. And definitely don't mind talking about whatever, you know what I mean, for real. Especially if you can bring some type of knowledge to each other, because everybody can learn something from everybody. You ain't never too old to learn or never too young, you know what I mean? So it's always something you can learn from people younger than you. Of course, you learn people from older than you know what I mean? So I definitely am have a big passion for all that stuff, though. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tune in, though. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Legendary Raw TV 2.0, y'all. And I'll be right back at y'all again with another show. Y'all stay tuned.